Hello, everybody. Rob Cootie here, the MLM Solution. Today is Wednesday, January 6th, currently 10:57, and about 10 seconds after, we are going to be going live as usual, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you will, as always, we need your help in getting the word out. We did a great job last year. We had a lot of good success, and a lot of people followed us. Please help us to continue that process by utilizing, hashtag TheMLM Solution, hashtag TheMLM Solution. Share that with our fellow network marketers all across the globe so they can find us on our various social media platforms and so that they can follow us when we go live, when we stream live on our Facebook and YouTube channels. Please do that. It will help us out. Also, if you like what you hear during the broadcast, please give us a thumb up. If you like and understand what it is we're talking about, you can see where these points can help you out. We love the immediate feedback with the thumbs up, the dancing bears, dancing women, and all that. So with that being said, we're going to be going live here very shortly. We thank you guys for following us. I'm going to hop off of here, and we'll be going live here very shortly.
Welcome to the MLM Solution Podcast Show, where you'll learn the facts and hear the truth about the network marketing industry. Here's your host, Rob Cootie.
Hello, Miss Marie. Good morning.
Good morning. We made it to the middle of the week.
I know it. It's hump day already. Wednesday, January 6th, currently 11 a.m. and 15 seconds after our Eastern Standard Time. So that's always a good start. If you notice, I'm getting better at the intro. I practiced that during the holidays. Did you notice?
That's awesome. I was going to say kudos to the producer. It is tight.
I gotten better at it. I was getting very frustrated. And plus, as you know, I'm wearing my iZod just for you. If you're an iZod fan, and I am too, love their clothes. We were talking about that the other day, guys. Marie and I will talk certain subjects on Freelance Fridays, and clothing was one of them. And I was telling Miss Marie, I just bought some Duluth stuff, and oh my gosh, that stuff's made for serious people that live up north. And being from Wisconsin, Miss Marie, because, Duluth is from Duluth, Minnesota.
Right next door to Wisconsin.
That's in your neighborhood.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Absolutely. They know how to make quality clothing because, got to stay warm.
Oh, man. I learned that the hard way when I was up in North Dakota. And that's when I first came. I used to drive by the Columbia factory there in, St. Cloud, Minnesota. Yeah, Minnesota. I don't know why it's just on the outskirts of Minneapolis. Yeah. Big factory off the highway. It's the first time I actually saw Columbia, because I was in the military. They've supplied all the warm gear you needed. When I was in Iceland, they supplied all that. And guess what? When I got to North Dakota, they supplied it even more updated material for you to wear. So there was never any need for me to know these companies. But I learned them quick, to say the least. When I became a civilian, I was like, oh, now I get it. I get it now. Yeah. So great companies. And I don't know, Wisconsin, I'm sure there's companies there that make. North Face is from Minnesota too, isn't it?
I'm really not sure. I don't know.
I don't know. I think I'm wrong on that. I think it's a West Coast. It doesn't matter. Anyway, the point is today we have a great subject. We have podcast number 108. We are fast tracking it to 200, folks. You're going to see us just come up on 200 in a matter of days. we're already at number 108. We were just celebrating 100, Ms. Marine.
That is true.
100. I know it.
And in just a very short 92 days, we'll hit 200.
I know. That's the point. 90 days is going to fly by. We just had an episode yesterday about your 90-day plan. And if you don't know what we're talking about, please go and check that out. This piggybacks off of that. Yesterday's was a good program, but it is not about the 90-day mini blast, folks. That's not what we were talking about yesterday. A 90-day plan is important. And once again, we talked about subject matter you're not going to learn anyplace else. And yesterday's episode was no different. Miss Maria, was a very important subject. It was all about a 90-day plan about how to incorporate your personal life with your business life in a seamless manner, and while reducing your stress, while not losing the momentum that you work so hard to create. And folks, that is vitally important to your success. Wouldn't you say, Miss Marie?
Absolutely. And we'll give you a little sneak peek at our 90-day plan. There we go. It's the middle of the week already. I can't talk anymore. Game over.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that gets tongue-tied every once in a while. Blah, 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 blah.
But the sneak peek at our 90-day plan includes getting to episode number 200.
That's right. There you go. Look at that. Boy, how she tied that in. Whoop. Right there. Seamlessly. Boy, what a pro. What a pro. All right. With that being said, as we always ask, please give us a thumbs up. If you like what you hear, understand the points we're making and how they can help you. In advance, we say thank you. We love the dancing bears, the dancing women, the clapping hands, the thumbs up, all those fancy things. I know they came up with that new emoji where the guy's standing on his head. If you'll give us one of those, that'll work too. And if you will, please go to our Facebook page or our YouTube channel. Share, like, and comment on our other social media platforms as well. And if you would, while you're at YouTube, please subscribe or hit the little bell twice so that you can get notified when we go live as well as upload new content. We appreciate that. And remember, we are totally dependent on you to help us get the word out. We are certainly putting the content out because we want to help you. Our whole goal, think about it, guys, we've already done what you want to do in this business. We don't have any other purpose other than to help you out. There is no other motivation. As we got older, we said, hey, we want to make sure that people have a fast track to success utilizing this knowledge that we've gained in the industry. We would be selfish to not share that knowledge. That's why we're doing what we're doing. Miss Marie and I certainly have other things to do, but we love people. We love this industry. We're an advocate for this industry, and we know it works, but you have to know how to do it. That is what we do. If you want pure training, how to do step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, phase 1 through 5, guess what? Members area. We're going to be pushing that hard. We have never made the members area available before. There was a reason for that. This is not a long commercial. We're telling you why we do what we do. The reason we did not make the members area available last year is because we wanted your trust in us and the knowledge. Everybody comes out saying they know how to make this business go. Everybody claims to be an expert, but the proof is in the pudding. And so Miss Marie and I said, you know what, this is going to be a long process. We're not worried about the money. Here's the bottom line. We're going to show people that there are honest people out there that want to help and are honest and have integrity and know how to make this business go. And Miss Marie, that's what we did.
We do our best, yes.
But I mean, that was our goal. That we talked about that from day one when you came on board, right?
Yeah. And it's been an exciting ride, and I'm privileged and proud to be a part of it.
Well, right back at you. I agree with that 100%. I think we make a wonderful team, but the bottom line is, guys, we had a goal. We set a goal just like everybody else, and we said the first year we're going to focus on getting the message out to people that, hey, these are people that we can trust. These people know what they're talking about. They know how to make the business go. So with that being said, Miss Marie, that leads us all the way up to where we are today, episode 108. Okay. And so, guys, now we're in very near future, very near. The members area is going to be provided. We're going to be having specials for you guys. We're really going to start pushing this. because now it's time for the rubber to meet the road, right, Miss Marie?
Yep, absolutely. It's time to dive even deeper.
That's right. That's right. I mean, look, you guys are here to make money. You guys are here to get from point A to point B as quickly as possible, as efficiently as possible, as profitably as possible. That includes having access 24/7 to this wonderful information in the members area. So we're really going to be pushing that hard this year. And the content in there is above and beyond what we've already put out. So we'll talk about that in future episodes. Matter of fact, I'll be doing special one-man shows highlighting what is in the members area so that you guys can see what wonderful information you're going to have access to there. So with that being said, Miss Marie, we have a situation where we're going to be talking about a very important thing today, because this business is all about duplication. And I'm sure people are saying, Rob, you always say, hey, the essence of the business and the business is all about the back end and this and that. Well, guess what? Without duplication, you don't have a business. Okay. The business is all about duplication. Yes, it is all about the auto ship, but if you don't have duplication, you don't have auto ship. Okay. You can have one person on auto ship yourself. And if you don't duplicate, you don't have anybody on auto ship but yourself. Okay. What we tell you is it's all about the back end. And what we mean is the volume is all in the back end, meaning auto ship. So it's a totally different thing. Okay. This business is all about duplication, right, Miss Marie? Good or bad, it's all about that's the reason why it works. Without duplication, the business model does not work. It's one of the
exactly. And that's why we advocate the 5 simple steps, because it is all about duplication. And the simpler the steps are, the easier it is for you to train your new partners and duplicate what you're doing accurately, correctly, and getting your team onto those consistent and correct business building activities. You don't want a convoluted, complicated process, because it's not going to get duplicated appropriately. You want things done exactly the way you know is going to lead down the path to success. And trust me, your new partners coming in want that as well. Mm-hmm. They want a clear path to achieve their goals and their dreams that they're after in joining you.
Guys, if you'll realize, you hold the key to the kingdom. The kingdom includes the 3 things that all humans, regardless of industry, want: more time, more free time, better lifestyle, and more money. And more money leads to a better lifestyle and more personal freedom. If you have control of money, you have control of time, meaning that you can do whatever you want and do pretty much whatever you want, which what equals a better lifestyle than what you have right now. You hold the keys to that kingdom. You say, well, what do you mean? This business model offers those 3 in spades, or any one of those 3, or 2 of those 3, whatever the person wants. It offers that in spades. That's the reason why the business model is so popular to this day, because average people can come in and get control of all 3 of those items. Okay. But Miss Marie hit the nail on the head. The simpler, the better. Look, some of the greatest things in this world are simple things. And guess what? Success is really simple. The formula is simple. It's just that human beings complicated. But here's the bottom line. It's simple in this. You know what the steps are. There are 5 simple steps. Just keep them that simple. Apply your work ethic, your commitment, your dedication, etc., and you're on your way. And you say, well, it can't be that simple. Yeah, it is. Absolutely. But it's all about the duplication, meaning that you're going to train, just like the ticker says, guys, training your new partner. Okay. We talked about identifying and working with your leaders, and we talked about getting your new partners off on the right step, which included the first check and this and that. That is different than what we're going to be talking about today. Training your new partner means exactly what we're saying. How do you go about training your new partner? How do you get them on track? How do you keep them focused? How are you going to maintain that focus over a long period of time? Training your new partner is absolutely essential in the duplication process. And guess what? She said it. If you do nothing else but just teach them the 5 simple steps, duplication is almost ensured. Okay. And the 5 simple steps includes the music to the ears message, the threshold of profitability, getting the first check, to name a few, the scale of ambition. Those are all part of that initial process that we teach. That is the beginning process of the business building foundation that we promote, which is the 5 simple steps. Okay. So the training of your new partner is almost automatic, right, Miss Marie? If you utilize our business building system, which is the 5 simple steps to networking success. And those 5 steps they literally are the base of the business building process. So you can't go wrong. Okay. So you have at your fingertips right now, when you're listening to this episode, watching this episode, guys, do you realize you have at your fingertips right now, and you have between your ears right now, the knowledge to make this business go? You have the keys in your hand. You just got to put it in ignition and start the car. Okay. Because you have it. The 5 simple steps, it's that simple. And you will get your new partner trained in the proper manner. Would you not agree, Miss Marie?
Oh, I totally agree. And one of the things that I will point out as well is, again, it's all about the duplication and the information that you're gaining from us and employing. You want to be able to share with your team as well, because
Right.
that's essential for the duplication. And one of the ways that we help you do that is through our website, TheMLM-solution.net. And I just want to highlight the fact that we have 3 free gifts there for you to download. Now, whether you download those for yourself or you send your team members to the website to download those items as well for themselves, I would encourage you to do that. Share that same information so they're starting from that same foundation that you are. Again, you have the 4 critical mistakes that most network marketers make and how to overcome them. Save yourself the time, the effort, the blood, sweat, and tears of mistakes that network marketers typically make. You get the shortcut here with this one. And then the 5 simple steps to success is another item that we have available for you to download, along with 0 to Network Marketing Hero. And again, everybody has different learning styles. So each of these gifts comes in 3 different formats. You get the ebook, you get the audio, and you get a video. So do take advantage of that. Visit TheMLM-solution.net and download those free gifts while we still have them available for you, and send your team there as well. Tell them, hey, go get this. This is going to help you build your business, help you find those consistent, correct building business activities, and gain that success that you're after.
That's right. Well done, Miss Marie. Absolutely fantastic points. And guys, she's absolutely right. Those free gifts will change. We're constantly rotating them. You're not going to have that combination available for very long. And that's a prime example. That combination of products, free, F-R-E-E, free products, you're not going to find that combination anyplace else. You're not going to find that content anyplace else. Prime example of what we were just talking about a minute ago. Sorry, sinuses. Anyway, the point that we're going to be talking about today, as we continue to address today's subject, training your new partner. When you're training a new partner, the whole reason you train your new partner, guys, is what? To start the duplication process, to continue the duplication process. And here's the thing. You cannot let your guard down, and not even once, because here's what will happen without going too deep into this. If you lax even one time, you are ensuring that leg is going to struggle, maybe even down the vine. You say, well, what do you mean? If you just say, you know what, I think Rob and Marie are kind of full of crap. Nothing has to be 100%. You know what? So I don't teach them the first check steps, or maybe I don't teach them how to use the scaling ambition. I don't really see the value in doing that. And you go and you do that. You may not think they're important. You may have the talent and ability and the oral skills to overcome leaving some of that stuff out. But that doesn't mean your downline has the ability to do that. So now you sabotage them and the duplication process because you justified in your mind that certain steps weren't necessary. Well, you want a recipe for disaster? There it is right there. Okay. We said the word simple, 5. Only 5 simple steps, and there's actually 4. The 5th one is repeat, rinse and repeat, right, Miss Marie?
Yep.
It's actually 4, but the point is you have determined in your ultimate wisdom excuse me, since you know more than us, that you're going to shortcut the system and not worry about teaching them. It takes too much time. It's not proven to be relevant, whatever the case may be. And guess what? You have hurt that new partner. You have shortchanged them. You told them during the recruiting process that you were going to teach them exactly what it takes to make this business go. And then you shortchange them thinking that they don't need it. You didn't even give them a chance to do the right steps, to do the right things. You have stolen their chance or greatly diminished their chance by short-circuiting the proven business building process. And shame on you for doing that. Okay, they have a right to know what it takes to make this business go. And when you teach them the right way, you are ensuring that duplication takes place. And if it doesn't, it's on them because you taught them. If you do a follow-up and they say, hey, this is not working like you said, you can immediately go down the checklist, right, Miss Marie? We have a checklist in the members area. And you can go down that checklist and within seconds identify, if they're being truthful. They got to be truthful. That's part of the equation. Okay, and you got to tell them, hey, I need you to answer these things. It's not to get mad at you. It's not to hold you accountable. The only way we're going to find out what's going on is you got to answer these honestly. Okay. And so then you just ask simple, straightforward questions, and they're either doing it or they're not. And if they have left something out, you immediately know there's no sense going in further, because as soon as you find one issue, you know that duplication is not taking place, right, Miss Marie?
Yep, absolutely. And there's one thing I wanna mention here, because it's a little secret I'm going to share with everyone that you may not realize when it comes to training your new partner, is when the training of that new partner actually starts. It starts before they're even a partner. It starts the very first time you contact them and convey your music to the ears message. You're beginning the training at that point, because what you are doing with them is what you are going to train them to do in building their business as well. Right. So you want to be sure you're following those 5 simple steps and keeping it simple, because that's what you want your people to do. So they are going to have learned and actually gone through the process with you already before you actually start the official quote unquote training of that partner.
And man, that is an awesome point, man. That's the reason why Miss Marie is so valuable to this show, because man, she just brought up an absolutely critical point, one that I had totally ignored. She is absolutely right. You are doing the duplication process from the moment you open your mouth to them on the initial meeting. It is all duplication, because you're showing them by your actions, by your words, exactly how the process works. And every piece of that, from the moment you call them on the phone to the moment you talk to them in person, or over Zoom, whatever the case may be, that initial opening of your mouth and saying, hello, Miss Marie, guess what? Bam. That's what they're going to do. They're going to go back and they're going to think, what was the first thing that Miss Marie said to me? What was the first thing she did? What did she do here? And guess what? And so when Miss Marie starts training them, they're going to sit back and they're going to reflect and say, yep, I remember her in our first meeting. I remember her doing that, asking me those questions. Remember, Miss Marie, because it's an interview process, and there's certain questions you're going to ask them so that you can fill out that scale of ambition. Guess what? While she's training them, they're going to say, I remember that. So what is happening? Miss Marie, during the training of her new partner, she is reinforcing what they saw with her words, and they're seeing those two come together, and they realize that's the truth. That is exactly what she did with me. That is what I have to do. What did Miss Marie do by doing that? Ensure that duplication will take place. If it doesn't, it's on who? The new partner, not Miss Marie, because she did exactly what needed to be done to ensure that duplication had a chance. And Miss Marie, that's all you can do, is give it a chance by training the new partner the correct way. It's up to them to run with it from there, right?
Well, exactly. And once you have your partner trained with those 5 simple steps, you can essentially prove to them without a shadow of a doubt that the process works. Yeah. Why? How? Well, because you're talking to them and you're training them as the new partner, right?
They'll say, hey, do me a favor. What? Go and stand in front of the mirror. Well, what do you mean? Just stare in the mirror. Okay, I'm looking in the mirror. Do you see that person looking back at you? Yeah, you are the result of duplication. Okay, so you are living proof that it works. Oh, I get it. Okay, because that's exactly what happens. The only way that they sign up a new partner is because Miss Marie did exactly what she was taught to do. Okay, and now she has ensured that that process is going to continue. If it doesn't, once again, they look in the mirror, right, Miss Marie? So,
Yep.
so with that being said, guys, the training of your new partner is something that you've got to take very seriously, because look, when you do that, Miss Marie, not every person, because we're human beings, we know that. Look, you have to realize the numbers in network marketing. We all know the numbers in network marketing, right, Miss Marie? We talk about it all the time. You cannot beat the numbers in network marketing. The one thing you cannot do, you'll wear yourself out, you'll drive yourself nuts. Do not fight the numbers in network marketing. Recognize what they are, recognize they're going to do their job. They don't care who you are, they don't care how talented you are, none of that. They don't care what tools you use, they're going to do what they've always done and will do to the end of time. That is their job. And your job is to recognize they're going to do their job and not try and change them. You cannot change the 97, 98% people into a lower percentage. In other words, you can't take 98 down to 90. It's not going to happen. Okay. The numbers are going to win. So then you say, okay, I recognize the numbers are going to win. What do I need to do? Focus on finding your 3%. Okay. Meaning that people disqualify themselves either by their actions or by their words. Your job is to move forward. If you teach somebody how the business works and you're ensuring that duplication has a chance, and they disqualify themselves by the lack of action or the lack of proper action, meaning they're not doing the duplication process, guess what? They disqualified themselves, telling you to move on. Okay. That is part of the training. You mean, what do you mean that's part of the training? Guys, look, there's a yin and a yang. There's the good and the bad. Just because you trained somebody and you told them and you were explicit in your words, telling them and giving a clear description of what's taking place, the importance of duplication, and how the 5 simple steps ensure that duplication, that does not mean they're going to do it. They might be part of the 97, 90% of those that will not do it. They determine that, right, Ms. Marie?
Yeah. And again, it's everybody is running their own business. It's their business. You can coach them, you can guide them, you can mentor them, you can train them, encourage them, but you can't force them.
There it is. There it is right there. So what did they do? They disqualified themselves, which means they're not part of the 3% that you're looking for. That means that tells you what? To move on. See how the process works? That is all duplication. It's bad duplication, but it's still duplication. The 97 to 98% people are doing the same thing. They're duplicating too, but they're duplicating the wrong things. Okay, that's the reason why they're part of the 97, 98%ers. If you ever have a 97 or 98%ers contact you, say, hey, I want to join the elite group, meaning the 2 to 3%ers, you immediately have to do what? An evaluation by asking the appropriate questions to find out what they're not doing. Okay, because if you don't, you're going to just ensure they're going to continue to do the same things. And then once you identify it, you say, look, I'm not going to help you if you're going to continue to do this. That's the reason why you're on the other side of the fence or on the other side of the track, right, Ms. Marie?
Yeah, you want people that are earning that spot. It's not like, you can give them the spot and then they'll perform at that level. They've got to be performing at that level before you welcome them into that elite group. That's
right. And guys, I want you to know something. It's critically important that you get started with your new partners right away. If Miss Marie signs me up today, this is Wednesday, right? Yeah, it's Wednesday. Okay, so if she signs me up today, she knows it's imperative that she gets me trained within 24 hours. If I'm at work and I say, well, Miss Marie, I'm going to sign up during lunch, but I don't have time to do training because I have no idea what the training is. I have no idea how long it's going to take. And I may only have a half hour, 45 minutes for lunch. But I wanted to sign up. So I signed up. I told her, yeah, you contact me at 12:05 p.m. sharp, and I'll sign up. But I got to get off right away because I got to do my lunch. Okay. And so she does. And we don't do the training. But she says, Rob, we have got to get together tonight it's imperative we get you started right away. Okay. Okay, Marie, not a problem. Marie going to do what? She's going to try and set up 7, 8, 9 o'clock that same evening or tonight. Okay. January 6th. So she's going to try and do that. If Rob says, well, I can't do it tonight, me and the family have got softball practice, whatever, then Marie knows she has 24 hours. She said, well, look, we've got to get this done. When is a good time? We've got to get this done. So the thing is that she tells Rob, hey, it's only going to take 2 hours at the most. Probably not even that long. You're pretty sharp. It's very simple. It's the 5 simple steps I told you about before. Okay. So what is she doing? She understands that the first 24 hours is critical. Why? Because she's setting the standard. What's the standard? This is the duplication standard. She's setting what? Speed and urgency. She knows she has to set that up from the get-go. Okay, so this is training your new partner the correct way, right, Miss Marie?
Yep, absolutely. And it's the combination. You want to train your partner the right way, and you want to train your partner right away.
There it is. Good one. I like that. Boy, she's on fire. She's been on fire this week. New Year's done her good. She is on it. She won't need me very long. I'll be squeezed out of the show. So the thing is that she's absolutely right. It is essential that you do it right. You do it immediately if you can. Do not panic if it goes over 24 hours. Life gets in the way. But your mindset has to be 24 hours. If it ends up being 28 hours, it's 28 hours. Don't tell them that. Okay. And if they ask you later, just say, look, the only reason we did that is because life gets in the way sometimes. Things are not perfect. We shoot for 24 hours because it's critical. It's proven statistically that people that don't get started within 24 hours, the chances of them doing anything greatly increases. It goes from this to this. We don't want that. We're fighting a timetable. We're fighting the numbers and network marketing. Statistics show that. After 72 hours, Miss Marie, it's over. It's like you didn't even sign them up. I mean, it's over. You've experienced that. They won't answer the phone. They won't answer your emails. They won't text you. Won't do anything.
Well, and part of it is you don't want them to hesitate either, right? Sometimes people get into what's called buyer's remorse. They'll join and all of a sudden they'll start kind of second guessing themselves. Can I really do this? Do I really have the time to do this? Yeah. Oh, and they keep putting it off and putting it off. And the farther they push it down the road, you have to remember most people are working a full-time job. They have a family. They have other commitments. They have hobbies. Their schedule is already pretty busy. And now they're stacking a business on top of it. And it can become overwhelming. And the longer they're allowed to think about it and fret about what's going to be involved in doing this business, the less likely they are to actually do it. So the sooner you can get them trained to show them the 5 simple steps, to give them that clear path so they're not wondering and guessing and, living in that state of unknown, which drives anybody and everybody nuts, right? Mm-hmm. They have that clear path. They have a plan laid out. They can see how easy it is. Now they can just go execute. They're much more likely to engage and start going and start experiencing success, because as we say all the time, you build that self-confidence and the success as you take action. But you need to take action to really begin building that success and self-confidence.
That's right. Very well put. I agree wholeheartedly, guys. This is a very simple training your new partner. And to be honest with you, they're coming up on the 35-minute mark. And it's appropriate because really there's not a lot of time that we need to spend on training your new partner. I mean, we covered it from A to Z, to be honest with you. Yes, we could do a deeper dive, to be honest with you, we don't need to do that in this particular episode because the importance of training your partner cannot be overemphasized. It is absolutely critical to your success. Without your partner, look, you can't build this business by yourself. This business model set up is on a team environment, a team platform. And what does that mean? Team means you must develop a team. If you look at any sport, Miss Marie, it's all about a team. You might have one superstar that rises above the other players, but that superstar by himself, you can't play NBA basketball 1-on-5. I don't care how great Michael Jordan is. He can't play 5 other people by himself. Okay. He has to have other teammates. Okay. The bottom line is the same thing in football. A quarterback cannot play by himself. He needs the other 10 players on the offense with him. Though it's no different in this business. You have to have partners, okay? You have to have teammates. And the thing is that when they train a new, let's say, the offensive line in football is absolutely critical to protecting the quarterback and to the success of the team. It's the unsung heroes of the football business model, okay? And the thing is that if one of those offensive linemen get hurt, the guy behind him has been trained exactly the same way. What is that? That's duplication. He knows the plays. He knows which way he's supposed to go. He knows when the signal is called, when he's supposed to move, in what direction, and who he's supposed to go block. Okay? How does he know all that? Because he went through training. Okay? And it's all done in a duplicatable fashion. It doesn't matter whether you're the first stringer or second stringer. They're both going to do the same thing. Why? Because duplication is essential in order for the reserve to step in to the starting role. Well, guess what? You're doing the same thing here. You're developing a team, and it's essential in order for duplication and success to happen for everyone. You have to realize, take your eyes off yourself as we close and focus on what? If I sign Miss Maria up, my focus needs to be totally on her success. And if I take that seriously, what am I going to do? I know that duplication is absolutely essential to her success. I'm going to do everything possible to teach her the right things. And I'm going to tell her what I just said. Duplication is essential to your success. I've got to teach you everything. Guess what? Duplication started the first time we met. And then, like she said, and I just lay it out, and it includes these 5 simple steps. Here's these 5. And she's going to say, that's all there is to it, these 5 simple steps. Yep. She's going to realize, well, the hardest thing for me to do is to learn this message. Yep, that's all there is. That's all you got to do. Well, shit, I could do that. Okay. All right. So the hardest part for her is going to be meeting other people. People get nervous over that. Right, Miss Marie? That's the biggest hurdle you're going to have in the 5 simple steps, guys. That's it. Once you get over that, you're on your way. Right, Miss Marie?
Absolutely. Yep. Yeah. I don't know that we could lay it out any more clearly than that.
Yeah, absolutely. There it is. So the bottom line is, guys, take this serious. Understand that if you really care about people, if you really care about your own success, the only way you're successful because of this business model is to make sure that Miss Marie gets started off on the right step. And the only way that she is going to be successful is if you teach her the duplication from day one, the importance of it, to ensure that she understands it and what it means to her success. And she'll get it. She'll be like, oh, I get it. Okay, this is the hidden gem of network marketing, duplication. That's how this works. Everybody has to be doing the same thing. And if she gets that, then she's on her way. But it all starts with Rob sharing that with her, because the only way Rob is going to have this big business is by having, guess what? His downline doing the same thing that he's doing. Right, Miss Marie?
Well, absolutely. And again, I'll tie it back to the fact that we always talk about you're looking for 100 people doing 100 points of volume. And it's not you going out and finding all those 100 people. I mean, that becomes incredibly overwhelming. It's this duplication process. What you're training people to do is find similar people looking for increased income, time freedom, lifestyle, whatever it is that they're looking to succeed at, but that they're willing to go out and pursue that dream as well. And you're going to build that through your organization, through your partners that you're training to get to those 100 people doing 100 PV each month.
That's right. And as we close, because we're closing, here's your ultimate goal up here at the top, guys. Here's what you'd say you wanted to achieve. Down here is all the activity that is going to lead to this ultimate goal. And part of that is, well, the main part of that is duplication, which includes the threshold of profitability, the music to the ears message. It's all those little things happening over and over and over out of the 600 people you have in your business. And it's happening all in your business all across the world over and over and over. People are delivering that message. People are signing people up. People are getting them on the threshold of profitability. People are using the scale of ambition. It's all those little things that are causing your business to grow. But they have to know what those things are. They have to know why they're using those things. They have to understand the purpose of it. They have to understand the results they'll get for using those things. And they have to understand that all of the activity will lead towards them achieving the same things you are achieving. You are the example. You're the living example. Your success is the example that it works. It will speak louder than any word you could utter out of your mouth. They'll look at the lifestyle, they'll look at the money and say, it's working for Rob, it's working for Marie. By golly, if I do it, it'll work for me too. Right, Miss Marie?
Absolutely.
There it is. All right. With that being said, we did close this out. Tomorrow's subject, identifying leaders. We talked about today getting your new people, your partners off to the right step. Okay, training them in the proper manner. Well, guess what? That leads to what? Leaders starting to pop up throughout your business. And what are you going to look for in your leaders? Is it just strictly numbers? Is it strictly volume? Is it strictly pin rank advancement? Is it or is there other things in their business that are going to help you identify the leaders that you need, and you have to have them in order for your business not only to grow and to be profitable, but at the same time to be stable for long-term business success. If you don't know what those are, guess what? You're going to learn tomorrow how to identify the proper leaders in your business. Right, Miss Marie?
Looking forward to it. 11 a.m. Eastern, identifying those leaders. Be sure to join us.
That's right. See you guys tomorrow, 11 a.m. Thank you. God bless. Take care. Be safe. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you for listening to the MLM Solution Podcast. For more info, visit our website, TheMLM-solution.net. Please follow us on the following platforms: Facebook, YouTube, etc. And share this podcast with our fellow network marketers around the world by hitting the share button on our various platforms.